In this video, we're going to look at what proper fractions are and how we identify them. But before we discuss what a proper fraction is, I think it's important to understand what a fraction is. A fraction is part of a whole. But what does that mean? No, not that kind of a whole. A whole is like a full bottle of water, but when you pour some out, you're left with less water in the bottle. So now what's left in the bottle is part of the whole. Or imagine a whole pizza. Once you take some pieces away, what you're left with will be part of the whole pizza. Or imagine a class of students. You can group the students into many different categories, such as looking at the number of girls in the class. So the number of girls are part of the whole class. So we're going to split a fraction into two categories: proper fractions and improper fractions. For this video, we're going to focus on just the proper fractions. Let's look at a typical fraction. You can see a number on top, followed by a line under it, and then another number under the line. These two numbers have each got a name. The top is called the numerator, and the bottom number is called the denominator. Now, going back to our original question, what is a proper fraction? It is when the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom. So the numerator is smaller than the denominator. If we look at a place value grid, you can see that the numbers on the right hand side of the decimal place are where the proper fractions sit. So it's this side of the grid we're interested in. For example, a half, that would be on the right side of the decimal place, or 52 over 100, that would be on the right side of the decimal place. So if you understand what a proper fraction is, it's less than a whole and the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Then you've got this. Let's take a look at some examples. Example number 1. What fraction of the pizza is left? So we have our line. So the denominator is the total number of equal pieces that you cut that whole pizza into. Here we have 8 pieces make up the whole pizza. The numerator tells us how many slices are left once everybody's taken what they want. And here you will see that there are 5 pieces left. So what fraction of the pizza is left? 5/8. Let's have a look at the second example. What fraction are boys? So we take our line. The denominator is the total number of students in the class. In this case, there are 25. And the numerator tells us how many boys are in the class, just the boys. And here there are 15. So the fraction of boys in the class are 15 over 25. One more example. What fraction of the donuts are left? So you can see we have our line. The denominator will tell us the total number of donuts in the box, which is 4. And the numerator will tell us how many donuts are left after some have been removed. In this case, 3 are left because 1 has been removed. So the answer is 3/4 are left. Okay, now it's your turn. So we're going to identify which of these is a proper fraction. So in example number 1, we have 3/4. So here the numerator is 3 and the denominator is 4. In order for it to be a proper fraction, the top number must be smaller than the bottom number. So this is a proper fraction. In question number 2, we have 43 divided by 23. The numerator is bigger than the denominator, so this is not a proper fraction. In question number 3, we have 7/5. Again, the 7 is bigger than 5 because the top number is bigger than the bottom number, so this is not a proper fraction. And lastly, we have in example number 4, 8/8. Now here the top number, the numerator, is exactly the same as the denominator. This would make 8 pieces out of 8, which is 1 whole, it's actually considered improper. So this is not a proper fraction. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.